So let me just switch my inputs here. So yeah, so the Hauppauge HD PVR2 Gaming Edition it includes options to downscale from 1080 60 to 720 60, because it can't, even though it includes the option, it makes it seem as though it's capable of capturing at 1080 60. It is actually only capable of doing 720 60, so 720p at 60 frames per second. And though that is somewhat of an advertised feature, I guess, it also doesn't work unless it's natively capturing at 720 60. So what that means is that I need to actually go into the menu for the PS4, go to settings, sound and screen, and then I need to actually manually set the resolution to 720p, which sucks because, yeah, 720p isn't exceptionally sharp. We are obviously doing this in anticipation of not only the release of Dark Souls HD Remaster, the Dark Souls HD Remaster, but also in anticipation of the network test, which is later this week. I don't anticipate that I'll be able to stream both days, but I do intend to stream at least one of the 2 days. And seeing as on the PS4, Scholar of the First Sin is the only 60 FPS Dark Souls, yeah, I thought we would do a 60 FPS test stream to see whether we're dropping frames, whether or not... Oh, it really is buttery smooth, though. I love it. So the friend is down there. So let's see if it's another person wearing a Drangleic set. No, but they summon the NPC. Heal up, friend. Yeah, another Drangleic set. All right. We're going to even up the odds a little bit. Okay, we're still moving. That's a good sign. So my reset of the... GG. This is the only Souls game where I'm actually decent in PvP. Like, I think I was okay back in the day in Dark Souls 1 PvP, but that was mostly, and I guess this is largely the same, where I'm mostly just preying on noobs. When the remaster comes out, one thing that I'm very much looking forward to doing is some friend invasions, where we invade people, determine whether or not they are new to the game, and on that basis decide whether or not we give them items or care package or whatever, or help them through the level or something. The lighting looks quite plasticky in the remaster, at least from what I've seen, but from what I've seen it's very faithful to the original. I feel like people are unduly upset about minor tweaks. Well, we'll see. I think it's one thing looking at a video of a game, and it's another thing entirely, having the controller in your hands and actually playing it and seeing how it feels to play. Hello, bagel cakes. Or kakes. Friend Invasion's so beautifully Canadian. When I was playing Bloodborne, I was 100% noob. And I had these same, 3 people help me through the level, and I love them. They were very nice to me. Hello, Memitim. I got a message once from I think I've told this story before, but in Dark Souls 1, yeah, I would invade and use the achievements to determine, on the 360, use their achievements to determine, whether or not they were new at the game. And if they were, I would drop them a care package, which consisted of a bunch of things, but one of the things was a magic reinforced club +1. Are you not using a weapon, friend? You're just going to spin in circles? What are you doing? Are you just conceding that I'm going to kill you, or what? Equip a weapon. Or are you just trying to be cute? You're just trying to be cute. How did I not guard break you? Guard break. How did I not guard break you there? Bagel Caquez. Oh, I love the one-handed R2 on this weapon. It is so great. It's the Drakekeeper sword, by the way. GG. Hand-to-hand is the basis of all combat. Only a fool trusts his life to a weapon. Is that what he was doing? Well, I didn't spend all that time making this incredibly overpowered and super soul memory efficient build to fight people with fists. This build was all about using the soul memory 100% efficiently and, you know, not wasting souls on anything other than levels and upgrading the stuff to get it to the point where I needed to have it. So why was it spelled like I presume as well that it was pronounced cakes, but I don't know why they pronounced it that way. Okay, so we got two people. Jerry69 Seinfeld. That's an interesting name. Don't fall in! You walked right into the hole. Oh. Oh. Oh, this person's taken out all of the enemies leading up to the bridge. I'm sorry, Fran. Why don't you heal up? Here, heal up. Heal up. I won't attack you until you heal. Whoa. That body just pop up out of nowhere? What the heck was that? Hello, the Dream King. Heal up, friend. There we go. That's not very nice. The range on that. Yeah, the one-handed R2 with the Drakekeeper sword's so good for punishing rolls. Forgetting about that second R1. Oh, that's bad. Hey, he's out of stamina. No! GG. Hi, friend. Happy to see you too. Oh, that's a wall. GG. Hello. It's another noob. Using the Drang Lake set and fat rolling. And using the fire sword. Or fire longsword. What? Why? Is it a noob hacker? Or is that just lag? No, that's just lag. Gazos. Gazos. What are you doing, friend? What the? You're gonna run into enemies doing that. You don't run into the dogs. Oh, get wrecked. GG. That might not just be you. What that might be is the noise gate that I'm using. It could also be the auto duck that I have set, which looks like it's maybe a little bit too aggressive. So again, this is why we're doing this. Everything silences. Yeah, that's the auto duck, I think. What is this? G5 Jet Li? As long as you're G5 Jet Li and not G6 Jet Li, is he? What is he doing? Or what is she doing, rather? Hello? Wanna fight here? Hold on, let's see if we can is the shortcut already open here? Oh, it is, okay, good. The next Dark Souls 3 Let's Talk lore I haven't started working on yet. It'll probably be a couple of months. Here, heal up. It'll be, yeah, probably a couple of months. It's because I have a lot going on right now. And those videos take a very long time to make. It'll definitely be after... It'll definitely be after the Dark Souls remaster comes out, because I will want to ensure that we have, yeah, higher quality footage to compare Anor Londo in Dark Souls 1 and... Is this a fist build, or is this person like also just messing around? Yeah, we're doing Anor Londo with Alison Baker. So that includes both ends of Henri's quest line. We're going to talk about the fluidity of gender and sex in the real world as well as in the Souls games, and especially in Dark Souls 3. So we're going to talk a lot about Gwendolyn, the differences in Anor Londo between Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 3, all things of that sort. Are you not in the mood to fight or something? Thank you very much, Sleepless DM. Oh no! It's not that it's more likely than you think, it's that it's in the game. Oh, the Pursuer! Friend, if you have a seed, use it and I can help you. Or are you just gonna... Or we're just hanging out, I guess. Oh my gosh. Yeah, absolutely, Twiggy. If any of you want to talk about anything in particular for the next episode, you can always leave a comment on the most recent episode, because that's the first place I look when looking for comments to address in the next episode. So, let's fight, friend. You trying to send me home? I don't think that works. Not with an invader. Come on. Let's fight. Taking the shortcut? That person did not at all want to fight. Schrodinger's cannon. Yeah, the coffin in Things Betwixt. Isn't that also kind of what Things Betwixt means as a name for the area? Things Betwixt? But, yeah. That's a question for fun with definitions, I suppose. Okay. This area, not a heck of a lot of action here. So let's go to... Yeah, and that's... Alzared, that's one of the things that I find really weird and not totally necessary about the Henri thing. And just in games in general, that like, you know, in-game romantic relationships are not really based on anything other than the player's own preference. And that, unfortunately, I think, in some ways, and this might be a controversial statement, but in some ways that contributes to the type of thing that we see with, you know, not too far away from where I live, where some guy who thinks that he's entitled to have sex with women, and that as a result of that, because he identifies as an incel, that he can, you know, mow down and kill like 10 people. So, I don't know. I've not totally thought that through, but that is something I have been thinking about since that whole thing happened. And about how the whole idea of incel relates to, you know, male privilege and feeling entitled to have sex with women who, you know, are people too, and should have a choice in the matter. I'm gay, so if a game were pandering to me and they're giving me the option to make Henri a dude, yeah, and that's the fact that there's no actual like consummation happening other than sticking a sword in the face. So like, why does it have to be, you know, I don't know. I still haven't fully thought that stuff through. But that's why we're having guests on. Allison, and I think I might also ask Cassidy to be on. This person's not even lit the bonfire yet? Incel is a self-applied term to a group of people who see themselves as being involuntarily celibate. Oh, hi, friend. And yeah, I don't know. Like, I haven't done a lot of reading on what happened, but my understanding is that the person who, you know, what's being referred to as the van attack, that person identified himself as an incel, which I don't really think is a legitimate category, but whatever. Gosh, trying to guard break and hasn't been working very well. GG. Well said. Very well said, Alzared. It was like so intent on going back to its spawn point there. Well done, friend. At least we got a bow. Also wearing the Drang Lake Knight armor. It's such an ugly... Oh, come on, friend. Such an ugly armor set, too. I'm so bad at doing this and not falling in the hole. That was close. Jace Minewielder. Hello. Looks like he has Sellsword Luit with him, and Lucatiel. And also might be AFK. JSF has some tremendous videos, that's for sure. Oh, Wizborn, you're in for a treat. Dark Souls 2 DLC is exceptional. Hello! Oh, this person's totally AFK, aren't they? Alright, well, we might as well get rid of the phantoms. Lucatiel's my girl, so that's why she's not gonna bother. No! I thought we were friends. Come on, friends, a little bit further over here. Like, oh no, we gotta go back to her. Oh, Luit's so clever with the dual shields. There we go, one down. I don't relish having to do this, Lucatiel. She forgot what she was doing. Then the curse is doing its work on her. She's like, oh yeah, there's an invader here. Oh, you have so much HP. There we go. Okay, the question is, what do we do now with Mr. or Mrs. Jace Minewielder? Or Wielder. We do not, I don't think, have any corrosive urns. This is a soul memory efficient build. So, consumables in general are very scarce. Could push them... We need to get them away from the edge if we're going to push them anywhere other than off that edge. Yeah, this isn't going to work. Oh. I don't even know what happened there. Lucatiel and spinning around forgetting what you're doing is such a mood. No. Is this... Have we already invaded this person? Midget Walker? I feel like we have. Oh. I should have been paying attention. Did they just get him? Whoa, what the? Oh yeah, this was the crazy laggy person, wasn't it? Not managing my stamina especially well. Hello, Maria Gray. Used all your stamina there, friend. No, come on. Rip. This is the first time I've ever actually streamed or recorded in 60 FPS, because my capture card doesn't actually capture 60 FPS, even though it claims to, unless the system is outputting natively at 720p 60 frames per second. So yeah, I wanted to make sure that my connection and my PC were able to handle it without drop frames, and as best as I can tell, we have 0 drop frames. So I'm still working on other things like the auto duck, as it still looks like it's a bit too aggressive. And I'm constantly tweaking with the settings here. But again, I think that's way too aggressive. So I don't know. I'm not good at OBS. Oh, not another AFK friend. Oh, she's like super hollow too. Can we get them all the way over there, I wonder? Okay. New plan. New plan. No! I'm usually really good at doing the guard break instead of attacking. Oh, they're back! Yay! I was gonna bring them over to right on the edge of the cliff and then leave them there, but it looks like they're not in the mood for fun or friends. Oh. What happened, friend? You fell down the ladder. Oh. That was weird. What are you doing? You okay? Gazoz? Gaz ounce? I can heal too. Oh, the lag is real though. Look at that. See ya, rolling Ewok. Take care, friend. Oh, I don't even know what happened there. That was pathetic. Yeah, the auto duck settings that I've implemented are much too aggressive, and I'm having a really hard time finding a good middle ground. Hello. Oh, this person killed me last night, I think. Pretty sure they parried me. It was a nice parry, too. Unless it was just someone using basically an identical build. We started off so well, too. And in the last, like, 4 or 5 invasions, I've done really poorly. Oh! Alright, I think that's a sign. I left a comment on giving permission to NPCs to access Firelink on the Profane Capital lore vid. Hope you find it at least slightly interesting. I do recall reading that. So I read all the comments as they come in. I don't always read them in great detail, because that's generally something I save for when... Yeah, that's generally something I save for when I'm getting ready to actually record the episode, so that, you know, I can get a good sense of what there is to discuss and what, you know, what we're going to be covering in the next episode. So, yeah, but I do read all the comments as they come in, as they come in, even if I don't respond to them or like them or whatever right away. I always read them all. It's just, you know, many of them are very lengthy and discuss a lot of things. So what would I prefer from comments? What do you mean by that? Well, I'm happy to hear that, Hunter M. I have discussed I think it's in episode 1 of Dark Souls 3 Let's Talk Lore, I talked about what I look for in terms of comments and which type of comments I'm more likely to read on the show. So I have talked about that before, but to a large extent, it's just happenstance. Some things, you know, anything that, you know, comes from your perspective, because my perspective is necessarily different and unique when compared to yours. So anything that you think is interesting, you just leave a comment and... Oh yeah, that's right, Maria. And yeah, I thought that was really interesting. And that is one we'll be discussing for sure in the next episode. But that's going to do it for this live stream. I'm sorry, I know I usually stream for much longer than this, but this was never intended to be a very long one because, yeah, I do have... I am going out for dinner in about 25 minutes, and I still have to get ready. So thank you all very, very much for joining me and for providing feedback on technical issues and things like that. Hopefully, on the basis of this stream, which I might post to YouTube, I'm going to see what it looks like and how long that might take to edit. But yeah, I'm going to keep on tweaking with the settings, hopefully get the audio ducking to a point where it's not as annoying as it's been. But yeah. But thank you all very, very much for joining me. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.